로켓펀쳐 해주세요. 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 로켓펀쳐 해주세요.
상어를 조심해.
Surprise!
상어를 조심해.
Surprise!
I won't accept it. You're mine.
No. 왜 이렇게 흔들려? 왜 이렇게 흔들려?
This not cute, Wendy.
뭐야?
I think it's cute. What's wrong with you?
여러분,
Sorry.
두 분은 맞아? 여러분,
What is with this thing not wanting to play videos? Come on.
여러분,
Well, it seems like we lost half of our comments, which is unfortunate. Because StreamYard did not. Technically, with StreamYard, you're supposed to change the time through StreamYard. I did it through YouTube, so it didn't really accommodate for that. So he said we lost half the comments, which is unfortunate. Because I was gonna just highlight through them all. But hey, at least it's the most that we've actually got people excited for a stream. I lose my insanity internally, and you know that. But what is this? Well, Elf Rock, I think it's just you and I again. This is how it typically is. Because I think everyone else already left. So. Let's.
I'm not Ning Ning.
Come on.
I'm not Ning Ning. I'm Winter.
Alright. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Because everyone's gone. Like, obviously, it would just be funny if all I did was like, psych, guys. That was all the stream. Because, yeah, so basically, the initial plan. What the heck happened to this chair? But, the initial plan for this stream was that, because I didn't have anything planned, and the huge gimmick was that, oh hey, this is a birthday stream, so let's just kind of sit around and I guess chat. But it's just LF Rock and I. It's like our conversations go more than what we can do in chat. So, and he knows about that too. So, like maybe I was kind of like thinking like it could. I was like thinking like maybe if it was possible, this could have been an unboxing stream. What is this now? That's great. Yeah. Don't act dumb on me. um basically yeah, everything's kind of dwarfed at this point. But cuz again, it was just like I wanted to, so obviously I wanted to well, I thought of this last minute. Not the stream, but like what to do in case, like a backup plan. But I thought of just straight up actually having it like fully scripted. Just to have at least an outline of what to do. Because typically, well, this month is weird because we can't do an unboxing stream because we don't have enough Geats things. Blazar's toy line I have to build up. And like there's just nothing like significant to like cover. And also the thing too is that I already put out the big hitters for this month, and it's like because like there was actually some things I would have talked about, but now I'm just background noise. But yeah. Well, if you're actually still listening, Elf Rock, is there anything you want me to like dive into or what we should do? Because I'm just gonna cut to the chase of what we're gonna do. Because indeed it is. Because I guess the other, I don't know if I should say it now or later in the hopes that people actually come by, but you're not helping. But basically this is going to be interesting for this stream, but which is, it's going to be, for how it is, it's going to be fine, but this stream is actually going to be, what was the plan is that it's actually going to be unlisted after just because of the secret, to keep the secrecy of it and such. And actually, just speaking of that, I actually forgot to tweet this out. Come on. Woohoo, balloons. But yeah, Elf Rock is just you and I, so we're just gonna cut the secrecy because so I thought what would be fun today is you just take a look at the let's just take like a pretty somber, calm look at the Eagle Vice stamp, as you can see right here. I got mine. Sadly, with mine, they got rid of the candy, so they don't give me an option to actually eat. Because it's just like, I know they're just trying to like cover themselves with you, like, you know, we don't want people to like actually. We don't want people to like actually like sue us. Jeez. How did they? Cut this. Okay. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. So that's all they did? They just taped this? Why? Wait, yeah, this is still normal. Why do they tape it then? So you can still eat this thing. What? I just got out. That's pretty interesting. All right. A fun online act? What's with the... Here's the mundane Eagle Vice stamp. I don't know why they put it in this excessive packaging. So, candy toy eagle with pretty interesting marbling. Woohoo. Where is it? So here it is. Oh, dear. White LED gear. All right. So, and from this point on, I don't get why they taped it, but all right. So then from this point, all we have to do is simply, first of all, just remove the batteries. So then I can probably actually use them for oneness. And then I apologize for the lighting. I can't adjust it, so. And like, I guess for anyone curious, this is literally molded, so you can't make it pressable. And then just remove the stamp pad like so. And then this entire mechanism works like so. This one's interesting, definitely, because the circuit board's actually the color it's supposed to be. So then from here, take, yeah, that's really interesting. So take this, and then you can go two ways with this. You can either it's like, look at how green, sorry, look how green this circuit board is. It's really interesting. I like how transparent it basically is. But yeah, so we can go two ways with this. But we're probably just going to do this method. I just simply because obviously if we want to actually keep this section, all we have to do is just cut these out like so. And then if we recall from this thing, which is going to be something definitely. Because as you can see from here, this one we cut like that, but then just kind of super glued it because we kept the lower section down here. So to achieve that, we simply just cut our way here and such. So you kind of just snap that, and then you kind of like tear it like so. It's definitely not the easiest thing to do. This is because you don't really have a again, there's not really like an easy way of like getting that off, but then you just kind of try to clean this and such. Any way you can get it cleaned. So then you have this lower section. There's a filer at the steel from striking because I don't know where my the original one I used is. Took me forever to find this thing, but we're gonna need it for later. But yeah, as you can see from here, this button mechanism technically doesn't work how you would expect it to work, because it obviously relies on the pressing, like the pushiness of this button, the sponginess. But because what we have is not spongy, it can't necessarily actually work. So yeah, obviously on the main side here, what we're gonna have to do is simply cut that, and I think this yeah, but let me just, that's bad. Jeez. Okay. I almost lost the spring mechanism. But we also need to cut a few snippets off. Jeez. We need to keep this one out to the side. Whoops. So we need to cut these edges out in some way. It's just really interesting to see like this marbled plastic in this kind of state. Trying to remember if there was more parts. Yeah, because we want to try to make as much clearance as possible. Which I think that was it. Oh, jeez. I'll do it from this way. So we have to get rid of the stability of these pegs. But for the sake of... Where is that? Okay, let's grab the flathead. Yeah, so I think we basically kind of cleared it. But now, what we did last time, because we want to keep this actually sturdy, is that we took his drill bits and basically just started kind of doing this just to at least use one of these screws in some way, because this one doesn't have a like actual This one doesn't have like an actual screw hole. But basically we want to start digging from this side. Like so. Until we puncture. We start to have a good puncture point. And go on the opposite end. And start actually, making the hole a thing. And typically with my original filer, we my original filer, we just simply just dug it straight, but then because I had to deal with one shaped like this, I don't think we can do the job, which is kind of problematic. So what we're actually going to do is that we're just going to actually try to use the screw to do our job, which is not going to be easy. So obviously this hole is not big enough, and our drill bit can only do so much, and we don't have a filer that actually works. So maybe, I don't know, maybe something like this. It's somewhat working. It's a very slow process, but it's not what I would want to do. But at least creates an opening to like actually start sanding. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Tobu Punk. It's just, I kind of wish I didn't. I kind of wish I knew where the original filer went, because it would have been much better, because it's not whatever this is. This doesn't help. But like our goal right now is just to try to expand this hole, so then we can just drive a screw through. But it doesn't seem to be doing that. So, and like we at least have the drill bit, and like again, we have a screw. Like obviously we need to like actually just dig our way through, which is not really being efficient. Because what we're actually doing is just we're actually obscuring the hole now, which is not good. But that's why we take our drill bit. Just screw our way through. Alright, so almost got this hole. Yeah, this is definitely gonna, like, if it's this hard, then it's definitely gonna make one of the next steps actually more harder, which is not really good. Because we need to expand this hole severely, but we can't necessarily do that if we don't have a reliable filer. So basically, we're going to have to rely on our drill bit, because the filer, if it was the correct one, is supposed to allow us to open this side, because we need this side open so then we can use the drill bit to fully expand this section and clean out this entire hole. But we're not so lucky. Obviously, if we actually are using the drill bit for what it's supposed to be, then we probably could. But because we're doing it all in hand, yeah, that's not possible. Because, I mean, at least, it's like, this is taking long. Alright, so we're like kind of almost there. I know, like, technically this part's kind of least important, but it's like we kind of do need to do this to at least keep this integrity of the body. To at least have some stabilization. But at least it sounds like we're actually hitting some surface, so that's good. Yeah, okay. I think we're actually getting this now. Almost. Because then at this point, we just need to drill in this side. And then we just need to have this come out on the other side, and then voila. Yeah. This is Candy Toy Eel. Alright, so yeah, we're almost breaking through the surface. If only this actually worked as intended. Just, like, obviously, I don't want to, like, I'm probably going to have to, like, at least screw it through this side so that I don't potentially, like, stab myself. And, like, obviously, it's just, like, we can try to, like, hammer it, and I guess it's, like, we don't have, like, there's, like, nothing. Okay, there. We can tell it's not at a point. Okay, but there. So there, that's how you break through the surface. So maybe hammering that in did help. But obviously don't inhale this stuff. But because again, this allows for an additional screw to fall. Actually, wait. Like, yeah, like it's kind of difficult at first, but like basically this allows for like an actual, like, just another place for you to actually place a screwdriver. Excuse me. Or a screw in. So then you actually have securance. But yeah. Because then other than that, now we have to actually, this is where this is going to get tricky, because basically what I had in mind is that we were going to actually change up how we situated the way this worked, because obviously the issue with how, so like, as you can see from here, this is how the one device sample worked. We literally had to glue an additional stick and then just glue this to this back piece right here, because you can't actually use this thing, because like I said before, the way this button works, the way this entire mechanism works, is that it needs like a sponge-esque thing to like have it be fluent. But because of the fact, because as you can see from here, the reason why this button here is actually can manage to actually be like as springy as it is because this button is basically kind of like close to this button here. So then it actually allows the spring mechanism of this button to like actually work and such. But because we know this is not going in anymore for some reason, I don't know why it's not going back in, but all right. But because we know how these buttons work, it's not going to work like that. But I also, again, wanted to do something different. And try to actually still integrate the buttons somehow, but like through like a different means. Because as you can tell from here, by just pressing this in, it still does like work in some fashion. And basically, oh gosh, it's going to require us to do some stupidity. But let's first of all just remove the screws from this top end. So we're definitely going to have to do another thing where we actually have to break through this piece. We're going to break through this piece, but like this time around, I'm going to try to make it so we don't we only need this section. So to make it easier on myself, we're literally going to actually just start cutting through this, because I tried to do that last time, but then we just didn't. Yeah, actually, that's actually bad. Yeah, that's bad. But oh. Because we're basically going to kind of have the same mechanism, but like just differently. Because like, yeah, like now the issue is that the appearance is like pretty bad, but we're going to make it so we only need like the top and not the other four edges. So obviously, because it's a thick piece of plastic. I mean, the thing is that it's possible we can actually just change it, because obviously we just had to cut that off. So there. And then just simply start chipping away at the edges here. Like such. It's like we generally don't need this if it's no longer going to be a button. So again, we are changing this cleaner side to be the actual like top. Ow. Jeez. Yeah, so that works. Which means we are going to have to... Well, obviously, it makes the back heavily sharp, which is not good. But we just need to find a way of cutting the sides, because I think We do need the bottom at least, just so then we actually have a way for it to like stick on. Or even like just the side, actually. We'll probably keep this side and just try to like cut away at this side panel. Why does this have to be a lot harder than it's intending to? Okay. Because this is what I don't want to do, of just basically doing it bit by bit, because that's kind of annoying. I feel like it's kind of the only way we have to go at this. Okay, there. So there's that, and then we just need to get rid of the bottom one. Because we're doing this so then we can actually have easier access to removing this part here. Because we don't need it, technically. So there. Even though I think now we actually are going to have like... Yeah, so there. Then basically, then we need to figure out how we want to have this work. Because we can go back to this method of expanding the hole severely, which will be a lot more easier to do. Obviously, because we have this hole here. And we just need to keep screwing and such. But now we have to actually rely more on this because we don't have a reliable sander. Because first of all, now we can actually properly cut this entire section out, because I couldn't do that beforehand. So just cut. Alright. Jeez. There. Now we got some clearance. After not having that initially. actually pushing this in. So like we definitely do need to actually like we're going to need to like just put a dab of like super glue down. But I think for now, just to have some stability, we're just going to do it on this base, which is not going to be easy because the goal is for us to, again, just like with this, we need to make a hole and make sure it actually pierces through. Because the issue I had with this one was that the hole was actually a bit too big. So take your drill bit and just start. As you can see from there, we are doing progress. Of just creating a hole. As you can see right there. And I forgot about that. All right. The hole then. Expand slowly, like so. Which I think, okay, it's definitely going to be easier here. Because I want to at least kind of follow up on what I actually initially did for this. Because at first when I did this, I accidentally made the button a bit too long. But it actually worked in a way because it'll actually like it was long in a way that will actually trigger when you insert it. Then obviously I had to shorten it because it just wasn't gonna work for everything, and just because of how this soundboard was, it wasn't. Jeez, it just wasn't going to fit. So basically, we made the sounds revolving this one on the idea that like, okay, like this is gonna play when this is pressed in, and like luckily this module is like a huge upgrade compared to the last one. Like severely. Which is just great because it doesn't have as much technical issues as the other one. The last one had like so much because like obviously you watched the demonstration. It just constantly glitched. It'll like glitch out and such. And like playing with it, you can't do it for long because then like the file would corrupt. So it was kind of annoying. we're almost there. Because I think we're gonna actually have to just try to make it the width of this. But more accurately, just this other side. Because we are probably going to actually have to extend it. Find a way of extending this somehow. I'll look through scraps from the last one. But yeah, this is just what you're basically going to have to deal with, just a bunch of plastic shaving. Actually, let me just do it on here, because I don't feel like... So... Oh, gosh. As you can see from here, we are actually almost done breaking through the border and such. We just need to actually, again, break through. Okay, yeah. So, oops. So this, I think we're definitely probably gonna go this next. Okay, yeah, that's good. And then we might need to do another round of... Yeah, we're gonna have to do another round of sanding. We need to sand. We need it a bit more wider. So oh gosh. Okay, that wasn't bad. Because I feel like technically what would be considered too wide would be doing it at the width of this. I think that's actually a bit excessive. But like obviously we need room to like actually have this go through. So, which means we're gonna have to sand these sections down more. So I think it'll be fine for this side to be really wide and not the outside, because it's like you're not gonna see it. So yeah, we should probably just pay attention to. Because the issue at this point is that, again, the drill bit's not really going to help us with anything anymore. Because, again, we already created the hole. Now we just need to widen it. So then, like, we can actually have an efficient way for the button to actually be pressed. Because as you can see from here, like, technically it hasn't even been widened in here. And yes, technically this would have been easier if obviously we actually did cut all this down, but we need to keep some sides. So yeah, this definitely is not coming through. So just do this. Maybe sand this down. Like, I mean, because again, we need to see it from this side. Because from here, it's definitely still in need of actually needing to get widened. But okay, just take filer. Just work our way. Again, like you have to view it from here. So like we have to like go work off of that and such. Because I think initially it was like actually clicked on here, but then again that just wasn't working. Yeah, we still have a long ways to go through. So we're almost. So I think we almost got it on this side. Because I don't remember how much I had to. Like, I mean, if we're at this point, then like I think we did get this side basically. But I just want to try to like resolve like a previous issue I had. Where I accidentally made this one a bit too wide. I mean, it wasn't like too bad, but you can like kind of tell. But at least it seems like it's actually. I don't know. Maybe this is the only way we have to do it. All right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this filer is not made to do stuff like this. But okay, so great. Let's just again just file up to. Jeez. Just till we about break the surface because we severely need that. So all right. Yeah, we're almost there. Just need to actually file this side down. It's definitely not a pretty view. Yeah, so like I'm having the issue of like just not doing it fully. So I kind of wish there was an easier way of. can't do that. And like, because the issue is that, for example, if you were to like glue something like that, like glue that on. I think the issue is that it's not even like the same length. Yeah, it's a bit shorter. Which means I did probably cut another one. Come on. Because the thing is that I cut 2 of them off, but apparently from here, I think I did cut that one off too. Yeah, I did. So maybe that one will help us. We just messed up. Did we cut this too for clearance? No. We filed it, but we don't need to do that. Come on. Yeah, so we lost a small piece of it, which is not good because we did need that. All right. So what we're going to do actually, so we're going to take care of great. Yeah, like you can tell we didn't drill these ones correctly, but it's just because we don't even have the correct file to do so, which is unfortunate because we can't. I mean, again, we just have to like do stuff like this, which is not. It's not even like areas I want it to be at. Because I think I probably have to do it from the inside. So then it can actually comfortably. Slotted. Okay. Okay, I think we have it now. So, which means we can actually. What's first? Which means we can actually now. Oh, Megadon. You now get into the third process of this thing. Super gluing. Oh gosh, that's not good. Why is it squeezable? That's concerning. Oh, I hate this so much. Can't even turn this. Why is this squeezable? That's horrible. Maybe I should have grabbed. How about those? This is horrible. Yeah, let me grab another one. I'm not dealing with this. Like, there's tacky glue, but we're not going to use tacky glue. I didn't go upstairs. I probably should have, but jeez. This is pretty concerning. So just a slither. If it still works. Yeah, I guess I do have to get the one from upstairs and great. Come on. None of these want to open. There it goes, y'all. Like, that's the issue. None of these want to either open or they're literally, like, not working. Oh my gosh, we're really going to struggle with this. Out of all things we're going to struggle with, it's opening super glue. There, I cracked something. That's not the right thing I cracked. It's better than nothing, I guess. So this is really the only core portion we need to use super glue in. That's bad, but I mean, hopefully at least keep it. We'll just keep it here. I think. No, this is the core portion we need to super glue on. But we need to, like, kind of figure out how we're going to make this work. Because that's why I glued this portion for. No, that's not. That's why I glued this portion in first, so then we can, like, test fit these. And adjust them like so. It's just, again, the issue is that we don't have reliable super glue. But I mean, I don't intend on doing all of this on stream. But we can do this part now, which is just simply cutting all of this up. Which this part is definitely interesting, just cutting up such. Then I think you have to do it from the center here, so then it'll actually come off and such. Like, just hearing these snaps are, like, really interesting. And you have to. Okay, so I had to cut it from these portions. And then you can start going at it from here. Because the issue here is just trying to actually getting the cut through these pieces. I don't know why I can't. I don't even know how much. Or actually, wait. There. You gotta cut through. Yeah, you have to break this into multiple pieces. But now it doesn't even want to. There. Just do that in case. I don't recall this being never like this. So I just cut it. Now I probably cut it too short, but there. So we cut this part out for the sole purpose of just that. To which again we will situate later. Oh, we'll give the super glue another like 3 minutes. But just trying to see what I did because I think jeez. Because the thing is that I like somehow what I initially did with the other one is that I just simply took one of these pegs, glued it on top of the screw and like just widened it just so the screw was still accessible. But again, I must have done something wrong to the point I don't actually have enough of those pegs. We're just kind of left with all of these scrap pieces and such. But then again, like maybe we don't actually need them and such. Because then with this, we just simply take it off of the we pull it off of the not Velcro, but like That's actually not good for the battery. That's very bad. So we pull this entire thing out. And then what I did is that we just simply took, yeah, because originally, yeah, okay, that's interesting. So originally I took the original Velcro, not Velcro, like the original sticky pad for this and just simply slapped it on, but it doesn't seem like it has that anymore, so just cut up a square. Spicy indeed. We'll go. So again, just take that. Did not sound good. Take this and just simply paste it on the back, and then just kind of have the battery sit like that. And then we're going to have to get another one for the button. Like we're going to have to scrunch up one for the button. But which way did it go? Okay, so this one we're going to have to curve to something like this, because it seems like the button placement here is actually different. Oh no, it's not. My mistake. We gotta like curve it basically. So we gotta like curve it like this and such. So oops. Because we got to make sure that there's actually clearance, and also a way for it to actually like a way for it to actually just go in like so. Because now it just seems like the cover for the wire for the batteries kind of just there. And like, yes, it will press on the battery, but that's why you just simply do that. And this seems fine. So what I like doing, never mind. I think we just misplaced the, yeah. Okay, so because the button has to like be placed like at a slant angle. It has to be at a slant, so then it can actually properly. Great. Okay, that's definitely just something I didn't comment for. Let's just change the mutation of this then. No pun, wink, wink. I don't work. But I mean, just basically, so then permanent piece like this. But oh wait, maybe this was another thing I cut out. I think I forgot to actually treat. Yeah, that actually might have been the thing. I've got to treat these. But here, let me just mute the mic. So then so okay, things have to basically the there's some that I mean oh great. I think it's just better to replace it than actually just place it over. But it seems to be like struggling to like actually be pressed. Okay. Mute. Okay, we got it. Which I think I actually just ended up making the spring gimmick for this. So technically, I mean, it probably still wouldn't have worked. But I mean, like, we did it. But now I just lost a screw because I just realized this is technically not actually. Okay. This is why we need to have this extra screw, even though it's kind of meaningless. Just so then this is actually stable. But now, just are we doing something wrong? No, I think it's just because of the wires. I think the wires are actually kind of tripping us up this time. So now we can't really. Jeez. Yeah. So there. We now have the inside. Hooray. So obviously, if you couldn't tell, I'm not reviewing what this one is. Because if you want to know that, then New Year's. But yeah. So we got everything to work. Now we just need to we just need to situate the button. Yeah, so this seems to be done. We will situate this too. Because the way we handled this screw still. The way we situated this one is that we just glued these corners and such. And because of the fact that we actually cut this piece out, this will actually probably be helpful. So we will probably situate that first. Great. Because again, what we want to do with this one is that we want to make it so it actually does activate within like whatever we put it in. So I think this one is actually like the perfect candidate to do that too. We can actually the issue is that with this time around, like the button isn't as because the thing is that again, we need to like actually test it out and such. Yeah, LF Rock. I wonder what this is going to be about. Hello, Megadong again. Because oh wait, I got super glue on my. That's not good. I got super glue. Cool. So now. What happened to the stream? Now we got part of the glove on the vice stamp. Come on. Okay. So, if we actually had a reliable stick of glue, then what we would have done. So we're just gonna like rub this through and just stick it like that. And just hope that works. And then we will test some things out and such, because then if we need to extend it, then we'll just you know, keep adding on. But in the meantime, like there's not, we don't have really much else to like do microly inside, because we did it. We just need to glue this in basically. That's kind of it, and just kind of test this out. So it's not like, it's basically almost done. But we'll probably just give myself like the next 40 minutes or so. So again, we have to wait for the glue. Well, what else? Because like, again, technically, I just want to make sure and actually give it like the time it needs. Even though it seems ready. 'Cause where is it? All of these just come harder and harder to find. Isn't it? Where? Oh. I can 3D print the Zenzo advice stamp. Woohoo! I guess speaking of that, because I'm gonna let this sit, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna glue the battery compartment back in. We can take a look at the internals of the Wendy vice stamp. Oh gosh. A 3D printer would definitely be neat, but it's just, I'm not liking this. I'm actually worried that's gonna seep through my actual set, so let's do that. But yeah, the Wendy Vice stamp. So let's take a look at it yet again. So turn it on, just do that like so. That's the only issue with this is like I don't have an efficient way of like actually turning it on because of how the soundboard is. Okay. And then we have to what screw is for what now? Great. You have to screw it in. So I get like this is like technically I guess like more like the ultra replicas, because they require you to like pull the battery compartment out and such. This one actually requires you to open up the entire thing and such. But anyways, gotta make sure I don't get super glue on this. Probably just good. There. Jeez. Yeah, this is the issue too. I don't know why it does this. The original board. Yeah, and then like there's that for some reason. Luckily, this new board doesn't do that. I just need some. I mean, maybe. Alright.
Hey, what's up?
I mean, like, what? What? Why did it kick out my phone? Weird. All right. Like Megadong, I might touch them up a bit, and then like probably consider it. Like Megadong, like what like specifications? Megadong Zarkin would appreciate that. Because, no, don't 3D print Wendy's face. She's a mouse. Just 3D print a mouse. No, a squirrel. 3D print a squirrel, not her face. Megadong, I have a.
Think it's cute.
Well, I don't know. Because I can say a lot what Zarkin thinks. Megadong, I'll actually be interested. But like I said before, I want to know like what specifically, like I guess what specifications are going to be like present within the model. Because if it's more of a DX one, then I think we can talk. Because like I think design wise you can probably like for the rider helmet, you know, just I mean if you really want you could put Wendy's face, but like I don't really like how these are done. So it's just like I don't know, you can have her like her icon for her solo stuff. Like you can have the W at the back and then like just put in a squirrel in the same color scheme. Am I the DX king? I think to an extent, just because I only solely follow toy lines for Tokusatsu and not the shows. Okay, this is BGM mode, so we'll skip through. Oh, we won't skip this. I'm surprised I didn't get claimed for these, but I think it's because of how compressed they are. But I won't play them in case. This is annoying. I'm glad this soundboard doesn't deal with it. Oh. No, see, the issue with this soundboard is that if it's permanently like this, then I have to like manually turn it off. It's annoying. But I forgot to show this in the last stream, but for anyone curious, these are all the scraps from the Kamakiri Vice stamp. And such, as you can see right here. So I actually do, yeah, so I could have actually just used another one from here. I guess it is the same color. Why is here? But so now I got scraps for the Eagle Vice stamp. Did I just use the wrong screws? I think I did. But Megadong, if the model you're working with in particular, like I said before, if the model you're working on in particular is one that's like a DX one. Oops. Then I think we can talk because that well. I guess I'll ask like Megadong, like, how exactly do you plan on actually working with the internals? Of like what do you plan, like what like do you have like components in mind, or like what happened? All right.
Listen up.
And then like, we can do, I don't have the back. See, this is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to light up, but because of how tight fitted the post is, it's to the point that it doesn't actually allow the post for the Chimera driver to actually come out, which is kind of annoying. There. Again, I didn't get claimed for it in the original video, but it could be inconsistent. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot about. I think the glue should be done, so we can try with our stuff. But let me. I put electricity inside it. No, duh. Like... The transformation's like the shortest. It's a short transformation. But all right. So let's see if this works again. I'm not gonna spoil what. We're not gonna spoil what exactly this next one is. So I apologize for the silentness. So just enjoy this other background track I added.
I'm a mentor. 일일 해걸. Rocket Puncher. Flying boss. I'm a mentor. 일일 해걸. Rocket Puncher. Flying boss. I'm a mentor. 일일 해걸. Rocket Puncher. Flying boss.
It works. What are these comments? That was half of a chorus, Megadong. Thank you, Megadong, for the super chat. Finally, I can actually properly shout it out. Megadong, how did Dryken do it? I haven't watched that stream, but here. Oh, okay, so I guess a spoiler with this one is that it's big. It's supposed to be compatible with the 2-side driver. So well, that's delayed. I'm going to be mute again. All right. This is weird. It worked for a second. What did I do wrong, Megadon? Okay, so it worked for a second, but now it's not working anymore, which is like, I don't know, maybe it's just because of the fact maybe it's just because it's definitely weird how it kind of like just stops working, because basically we're kind of relying on this like small section of it that's still raised for it to like fully activate. So let me just, maybe I should just screw it in and see. How do you 3D print sound, Megadon? Okay. Aleph Rock, you need to give me that clip. Or give me the timestamp. Maybe. I don't know. We're getting a Gotthard ride watch, so Gotthard vice stamp is not far. I mean, we don't even have a Geats vice stamp. No. Why a Fox and Bata? That's not creative. Go with a Giselle and like an otter. You gotta be creative with the vice stamps, guys. Don't be 01. So, okay, what I'm basically going through with this one is that, like, it sometimes works, but not really with when you, like, actually insert it into things. So we're probably going to just end up extending the button, but like a little bit, not excessively. As I'm not even, I mean, I don't have it on, but I'm just screwing them in just in case. But we're basically almost done. Where's the last screw? What do you mean you're trying to make money? No one wants staleness. People like you're just conforming to people's like closed-minded way of like how Vice stamps should be. Where's that last screw? What happened to the screw? The Bandai way. Ron Bandai. What? I don't get this. What did we do with the screw? Like oh. Gosh darn it. We keep using screws that are not meant for this. Because technically, it's like now at this point, we should have 2 extra screws. So. But again, the last thing we're going to do we're going to have to extend this button a bit by a bit. So we're probably going to we might take this, or we might actually, because we don't want it too thin. We need to cut out like a really thin like section, or heck, like we literally just might take one of these pieces or something. But then like again, like we need it like thin because we don't want it to get stuck, but we still want it like we need to like cut out a centimeter at least, like just a tiny centimeter. Which I feel like the best way to do that is just by gluing this entirety on there and then like trying to guesstimate from there. So just, doing this. And because we obviously need it in a way so then like we can actually easily remove it off of there. But this is not. It's not lining up. So we just need to let this sit yet again. What? Yeah. I mean, if Daigo's showing up, why wouldn't Tsukasa? Well, I mean, LF Rock, you didn't even. I mean, I never judge you about your spelling. You still never gave it to me, LF Rock. Megadong, this is how it comes out. Yeah, of course Sogo will show up in Blazer. Oh my gosh, Megadong, that was so stupid. That whole controversy was stupid. Cheater. LF Rock, you know which video. We will play it for you. You brought it up yet again.
여러분,
That didn't even play.
여러분,
Wendy, marry me? Wendy, marry me?
How so, Megadong? Tell me. I want to see. I don't think I saw you. Cause like, so like on Saturday's stream, like 2 weeks ago, I wanted to talk about this, but like obviously the internet was just bad. The internet was not cooperating. So, I mean, like, this week is not going to be any better, especially with Cosmic Fury. So, let me just see if the YouTube chat's actually more cooperative. All right, Megadog. Yep. Sure. Silly. Zriken doesn't like him. Zriken doesn't like the majority of the TokuTubers. All because of some things he said about Shinobi. I haven't experienced much of Hot Kelly's content. I don't really like. I personally don't really watch the majority of them. Okay, see, so basically the whole what we plan on doing is that we just oh, those efforts were wasted. Great. Like, am I? Josh is more successful. Come on. Okay. There, just drown it in super glue and then just sit it in there and then yeah, I know Josh meant Gokai Red and he also meant Gaim. But like, I don't know, Megadong, do you really believe I'm like on par with Josh? I'm stuck to this thing. Like, I literally like it's not even sticking on it. It's sticking on the glove. I mean, I appreciate that, Megadong. Everything is sticking on me. Oh my gosh, why? What am I supposed to do? This is not going on well. Stick. No. No. Oh no, this is bad. I'm ruining all of these things. Oh gosh. Gosh, we're getting. What is this, latex? We're getting latex stuck on this thing. This is bad. Oh gee, Megadon, let me see. Oh no! I got my finger stuck on my nose! Gosh darn it. What happened? Gosh, this is so annoying. So we had to literally just scrape. Oh my gosh. How? How do we situate this? Oh my god. Okay, wait. Flathead. Flathead should. This is not going to be good, but like Flathead should actually resolve this. Because now it's just like, maybe I should have worn better gloves, I guess? Like, I don't know. This is such a weird issue. Gosh darn it. No, we'll try again later. But great, we ruined the piece. Like, I really need to get rid of this though. It's annoying me. Can we file it off? Somewhat. But it's not going to be good because then we're damaging the plastic. Why? All right. Oh gosh, no, that's not good. That's not good, dude. But why is this the hardest part? Oh, I guess latex is stuck on it, so whoop-de-doo. So now we have to. Here we'll do like this. So we will just hold it. We'll hold it from here. Dunk it in super glue. Some super glue out. Did we use all of it or what? I think we did. Or we messed up severely. I think we messed up severely. And now it's on my skin. So again, just dunk it like so. Carefully. Place it on the post. Oh my gosh, look at this. Megadong, tacky glue's not gonna do anything. How often do I hurt the plastic? I don't know. I can't get this off now. Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to just answer a bunch of things as to why. I guess I'm just gonna have to answer why there's a bunch of glove residue on the glue stick. What's donos? Can you explain to me what donos is? Great, I accidentally gripped that too. Is that possible to do? I don't think it's possible to do on well, even my sister just texted me. But everything is Streamlabs. I guess I have to transfer to that too, I guess. Because I wanted to try OBS. Well, I've been trying OBS and such. Yeah, this is not coming out how we want it to. There. But this is not the orientation we wanted. Because this is not... I keep wasting these. But I probably shouldn't have done that because I probably would have gotten super cool on this. But for the most part, it's... Yeah, wait, yeah, this is bad. We just messed up. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, we gotta do that again. I don't know, it's just not really working. What do you mean? I don't even know what's happening anymore. Nothing is working out anymore. So. I never had this issue initially. But yeah, I should probably actually like wash my hands. They're supposed to. But it's just like, I don't know why they started ripping up. That's what I'm confused at. They didn't rip up the last time I used them. But I don't know. Like, maybe we... It's just not working anymore. And I need to actually, like, make sure I cut it at, like, the right section. Oh, gosh, that's way too much super glue. And... Come on. Okay, and then there. So this, I think this will mostly have to do with this will mostly have to do with this secret stream. Let me reply. Because I'll situate the rest later, but let me, like, Megadon, like, maybe I will try. I don't know, because, like, obviously I do have plans on, like, moving away from StreamYard, just because, you know, I think there's, like, other better avenues and such, but I at least wanted to finish the year with I had plans on transitioning to whatever, like OBS or whatever, next year. I mean, I can do it. I could do it eventually, but I'm just trying to figure out what to reply with. Because again, we're basically just waiting on the super glue and such. But oh gosh. Other than that, just trying to find a reply. Here, I'll just send this one. But you know, I'll probably. Well, I've already said this. Basically, because of the nature of this stream, I will unlist it after. I'll make sure, like, I'll try to make sure that. Gosh. I will just unlist it. If you want to find it again, just go through the playlist. Other than that, I generally don't know what we can do for the following months. I actually do have another one in mind because of the fact Draken's now just doing the streams himself. Wait, is this a picture or is this a... How do we counter that? This is a picture, right? Because, yeah. But, What a counter. But if it's, well, I mean, it was already kind of obvious what this one is. But if you actually want to see it, New Year's, unless you already know what it is. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna clean all this up and maybe actually eat. But I appreciate everyone that did come by and such. You know, I just wanted to do something stupid for a birthday stream. Yeah. Like, you know, just like I only told one person. I only showed one person the actual soundboard. Other than that, like, I never showed any of you guys the I never showed anyone that's been commenting or that I like friended, but I showed it off to someone at least. But the rest of you guys that are curious, New Year's, I wonder why. I think those are the only two hints. New Year's and green. Yeah, I know. What are these from? Do I have... No, because like I mean, I have... That's not it. It was really a month ago? Oh, I never sent that one. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah. I'm sorry, Elephant Rock. But, geez, that's kind of bad. I hit the 3-hour mark, so I should probably end this. And Elephant Rock, I should probably actually let you sleep. But, yeah, again, thanks to everyone that came by. Again, if you want to actually watch this stream, again, go watch the playlist. Hope you guys are enticed by what's going to be next month. It should be clear what we're covering next month, but yeah, I'll finish the rest of the Vice Stamp and, you know, play test it and such. So goodbye and such. Do we have anything else we can play? Because I really need to wash my hand.
Shawty, what you doing?
What?
Wendy, marry me?
On.
Wendy, marry me?
여러분. 여러분.